The Division 2 reveal is almost upon us, and Ubisoft Massive, and all of those little Ubisoft studios that do all the best work but never get proper credit, are gathering their forces at E3 for the big show. They have summoned their technical wizards, who design and create the new weapons. Sorry, I said technical wizards. I should have said actual wizards. I think they literally hire wizards to do the weapon balancing and design. At this point, I'm not even fucking kidding. They have recruited the support of some of the elite task force most staunch members.
Hey guys.
They have assembled a crack team of the world's finest pedo gamblers and neurological manipulators. They have hired the cream of the professional internet lying community. They have assembled a group of Ubisoft star players who are famed for their impartial, unbiased, critical analysis.
We are the Borg. We will add your biological and technological distinctiveness to our own. Resistance is futile.
And begrudgingly, they let a few developers come because, you know, they did most of the actual hard fucking work after all. We do at least have the Division 2 official gameplay walkthrough and some promotional gumph to analyse. So let's take a look at what we can surmise thus far and list the available factoids. It uses the cheat-friendly and now infamous Snowdrop engine. It's set in Washington. It looks pretty much like 90% of the back end is the Division 1. The release date is March 15th, 2019. The beta sign-up is now open. There will be clan functionality and clan tags. Signature skills seem to be replaced by ultimate weapon skills, exactly like Destiny 2. There is a slightly improved user interface. Players will have separate armour and health bars. Emotes have obviously stayed because pedo caches are gonna be a big thing. Even fucking sniper rifles seem to have severe damage drop off at 50 meters. So it's chicken dance time. Harry Potter weapon talents are confirmed. New weapons / signature skills include crossbows, noob tubes, immobilizer foam, drones and the Hive, which looks like a robotic version of chucking a hornet's nest at some tosser's head. There is a new faction called the True Sons. 8-player raids have been flagged in Google searches. The map is tiny. I'm going to assume it's only one district. It's rammed full of pedo caches and microtransactions. It's even being promoted in sales material as boasting player character customization as a plus point. So what are my first impressions? Making assumptions about a game based on fancy looking E3 graphics is like trusting a photo on a dating website. I always post pictures of a track athlete, then show up to the date wearing a raincoat and a ski mask and try and blag my way out of it. This is pretty much what game publishers do at E3. We always get fucking catfished by E3. The generic VoIP fake playthrough with Megan, Kit and Duke is now a fucking meme in its own right. At least hire a fucking writer to make it sound original. Visually it looks alright. It's basically traditional Division graphics, relocated to a setting very stylistically similar to a more verdant version of Fallout 3, with Anthem's blue-green colour palette. I'm sure they had their eye on both of those games when they were designing this one. Talking of which, one of the most successful post-apocalyptical games of all time, Fallout 3, was set in the Capital Wasteland. So personally, I think Washington was a bit of a lazy choice. Just saying. I'm a bit concerned that it appears that most of the skills along the lines of turrets and seekers are now part of the new, or should I say old Destiny 2 Ultimate system. Basically you run around with your guns, and if you want to do something like a turret, it has to be your ultimate. This was a shit solution to a serious problem in Destiny 2. I'm not sure why they adopted it. The LVOAC had no suppressor, but sounded like a fucking suppressed laser rifle. You might want to fix that WAV file. It's basically the Division 1, with a few different skills, funky sounding AR, set in a greener environment, with a location ripped off from Fallout 3, and the ultimate system ripped off from Destiny 2. So far, from what I've seen, it looks quite pleasant. I'm not ejaculating in my speedos over the graphics like some people. It looks fine. And you know, for a AAA title, it fucking should. But it can look as swanky as it likes. We won't know if it's any good until we can appreciate the player experience firsthand. It's not about how it looks, it's about how it plays. So yeah, it looks nice, but that doesn't tell us much. A lesson we should learn from the Division 1 is that all the things broken with that game are easily concealed in an E3 reveal. We need to know about baked-in anti-cheat, PvE versus PvP balance tensions, whether this shit actually fucking works. How bad are the bugs? Did they fix all the exploits? Considering Division 1 is still technically in beta, how finished is this game going to be at launch? I think it's way too fucking early to get excited. And anyone who is excited is getting sucked into the hype machine or getting fucking paid to promote the game. So yeah, it looks pleasant enough. The signature weapon system looks fucky. Post-apocalyptical Washington looks quite nice. I've seen nothing too terrible so far. But until there are boots on the ground, this is all just fancy visuals and sales pitch. Good luck, and happy hunting.